Jimmy?
I just talked to him.
Just leave it right there, because they can't see it.
I know, but put it on that side so if she do come.
Are y'all live?
This side, yes.
Yeah, we is live.
What's wrong with
Just put it
mine?
on the side so she can do.
Welcome to Five Voices, Five Mics, the podcast.
Good morning, everyone.
What's up?
Hello, everybody.
Good morning. Good morning. Happy Friday, y'all.
To you too. And welcome to Five Voices, Five Mics. We are excited this morning. Let's go ahead and get our team on board. Good morning, DJ Shay.
Hi. Hey, how y'all doing this morning?
All right. And what about my girl over here, Nasty Girl? How you doing
What
this
is up?
morning?
Yeah, something in my eye.
Oh,
Baby,
really?
what is in your eyes?
I don't know.
Did you jump up too hard and one just
Uh-uh.
slapped you?
You
in
got
the
some
face?
matters? You got some
And
matters?
I had one, and I had the one I told y'all about that took my virgin trying to come over at 5 o'clock this morning. I almost let him too, but we go. But hey, y'all,
Y'all, she's starting already. It's early on Friday morning. We in already. We can jump in head first.
It is too
I
early.
Good morning, Todd.
Ooh, good morning, y'all. Good morning. I'm a little half asleep this morning, but I'm here, y'all.
That's
Okay.
all that matters. Well, guys, we have an exciting topic for you guys today, and we're going to be talking about a little branding. We know we see it all on social media, we see it every day, but let's really get into branding. Shay,
Yes.
I want to start off with you. I want to start the conversation out about what everybody is talking about, this 50 Cent and T.I. situation.
Mm-hmm.
And we see T.I. just dropped a new album.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and it's
50
jamming.
Cent got all his endeavors with the TV show.
Yes.
So do y'all think that this is actually branding for these guys?
It could.
I think for T.I. for sure, because he hadn't put out an album in a while.
Mm-hmm.
And then being that you got a lot of young people in the industry, not taking away nothing from like the older rappers or nothing like that, but you have to figure out how to blend in with the new rappers and make yourself favorable again, if that makes sense. So I think the strategy that he put behind this track is off the chisel. Like soon as I heard it, I was like, baby, you want to be in the club turning out? You about to throw some chairs because that beat goes so hard.
Yes.
I'm a track person. If the track is jamming, you got me. I can probably care less what you're talking about. Because as you know, when I walked in this morning, I was playing Gunna. And Gunna, the song I love to death, he talking about some stuff on there. And I be just jamming and to the max. I always tell people, if you pass by me in my car, baby, you swear I got a whole system because I got it up to as high as it can go because I love music. So I'm glad that T.I. was able to figure out how to get back out there because he had been one of the favorite rappers throughout the time. So I'm excited for his album and his project that he put out. Now with 50 Cent, can't take nothing away from 50 Cent because I'm a Power, BMF.
Yes.
I like it. I'm like everything he has put out since he has made into the movie industry, I like it. I'm just gonna be real honest. I look forward to seeing him, and then when he say they're not coming on no more, I'm kind of mad because
I know.
I don't understand why you can't go 20 seasons. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Because it don't get, to me, what he has put out don't get boring.
Mhm.
Like it ain't like you're like, okay, I'm tired of seeing
Right.
this before. And then when he killed Mary J. Blige, I was like, oh girl, my heart was, girl, I was so upset. But then I was like, okay, I'm always the type of person like, how you gonna come back? Like how you, because we like Mary J. Blige. She going like, who gonna take Monet place? You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like, is it gonna be interesting when you come back? And I love me some Tyreek, and I love me some babe, I can't even think my baby name right now, but I love that little vanilla chocolate, because he kind of like a vanilla chocolate type situation, because she got it hard. But you know, I'm gonna give it the flow to somebody else, because babe, I could go on and on about anything.
Well, Nate, shout out to Nate, because Nate said
up,
it's our performance marketing.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he say beats enticing violence.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it can, because it's always subliminal messages behind everything we watch, everything we listening to.
So Nancy girl, do you think you like the chaos? What do you think about branding with chaos?
So I think it is a very good marketing strategy for a lot of, especially artists that's been gone for a while. Mm-hmm. When Miley Cyrus put out that last album, before that they was talking about her with all this controversy and stuff, and then boom, she put an album out, sales through the roof. Yes. So I think anything that's creating chaos, people love chaos. In the news, you don't see all the good stuff. You see all the chaotic stuff and the bad stuff, and that's what people draw to. You know what I'm saying? Yes. I don't really like I don't know really. I've heard all this stuff about these shows and stuff, but I don't really watch TV because of the chaos. It's just, like I say, I operate in love. So like if my baby got me watching this Yellow Jacket show, I was watching it while I'm driving in right now, and I'm mad because they it's some people that make you mad. You know what I'm saying? Yes. So I think chaos does bring dividends into your pocket. It do.
Absolutely. So Taj, let me ask you, so how staying in the headlines, is this risky? Is that risk in your brand?
It depends on what it is that you're it depends on the platform that you're marketing on. If you're marketing on aggravation, if you're marketing on, what he said, she said type of information, and you're marketing your brand off of negative content, it could still be a good thing, right, depending on who your audience is that you're promoting to. I saw bits and pieces of what happened between T.I. and 50 Cent. To my knowledge, it had something to do with T.I.'s wife, and 50 Cent putting out pictures and talking about his wife and showing private stuff or whatever. And when the performers are on the stage, you never know who's videoing them from the audience, what is being captured, even from the photographers say that they hire to take pictures of them and do videos of them. You never know how they're going to put that content out for the entertainers. So it just depends on, what angle they're going at to marketing. So publicity, good or bad, is still publicity.
Right.
It's still getting them out there because obviously it's making us talk about it. So
exactly.
It's still publicity, good or bad, it's still publicity.
Right. So let's move into legacy building. What do y'all think about legacy building? So we know we talk about how Beyonce has built her own empire. So you got the husband empire, you got her empire. Now you got the kids empire. Not even the mother, but she's
they already had their own empire separately before they got together.
That is correct. Enhanced it.
Each one of their empires.
But we're talking about legacy. So the family. So speak upon family branding, family building their businesses where you could capitalize off each other.
So with the Knowles and Carters, since
anybody
about them, but so they definitely built their own empire, their own individual brands, and then they collaborated their brands, which made it that much more powerful. And now that their oldest child is out there it's getting even bigger. And so, like what my husband and I are doing with our brands, we're working together to build up each one of our brands. So we're working on building our own empire, down the line, so we can have a legacy to leave behind as well. So it's some work.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work into it, but once everything is out there, it depends on, like I said, good publicity, bad publicity, it doesn't matter. Your marketing is getting out there. We prefer positive, publicity to get our brands out there. So it's a work in progress.
Shay, what you think about the legacy part of it?
Well, I want to touch bases on like a question that somebody put on the because I always want to go back to our comments. For me, they say a lot of the pictures and stuff that's out is about drugs and stuff. I think for the older generation, it keeps you abreast of the different drugs that's out there, especially when you have young teenagers. You are because if they're not talking, then you won't know. If you're not out there, say you're a homebody, say you're not in the clubs like you used to be, you won't know what's going on in the world because you kind of put yourself in a situation you have no idea. But when they put these movies out with the drug violence, with the killers and stuff, you could pinpoint, okay, this is the new fentanyl. Okay, that's what's going on. They lacing it with this. Be careful for this. Or if you're not on social media, because a lot of people I know are not on social media. So how do you get the information? Is it going to be TV, a friend, or it happened? And so now you in the closet like, well, I didn't know this such and such took place. But if you look at TV, you can kind of piece the stuff together and be like, okay, even with, for me, I think TV is a big platform on the point of, like, even with the AI stuff. What if you didn't look at TV? What if you're just a busy person? You wouldn't know AI was coming out. You wouldn't know they making a robot. You wouldn't know that they going into space. Because like I say, what if you're not on social media? What if you don't look at TV? What if you just out there in the wilderness? Then somebody got to come tell you it's a war going on here. So I'm going to be the one that disagree to that. I think TV is important. And then you have to be able to know what's going on. Like I said again, especially if you don't have kids, you just won't know. You just be walking down the street and boom, something happens. You're like, well, God dog, ain't nobody told me.
Good space to be on.
And that's what I'm saying. So I must say I appreciate content. I appreciate what people do, because I think when people do movies, TVs, music, it's whatever is going on in your life. I cannot make up a song if I don't have nothing that's going on, because it's going to be coming from emotion. It's going to be coming from trauma. Anytime you come up with something creative, unless you're making a horror movie, then you got to probably think outside the box. You understand what I'm saying? But for as drama, any kind of movie, action, violence movie, you got to be in that situation to even be able to put it out. Just like with these reality shows, same thing. People say they don't like reality shows, but it is a form of branding, because again, the people that's on reality TV, they once was artists, like Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. They once was artists. How do they keep making money? They got to make money somewhere. They can't just stay and say, especially if they ain't do good with their money when they had it. So you got to put a platform for them. So if you don't, I think if people don't like it, then you ain't watching, don't watch it. Just don't watch it.
But
just change the channel, move on to something.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
Go to channel 8 where they got the man drawing. I don't know. Go watch wildlife. Go watch the wildlife with the fishes and people scuba diving.
Movie about that old man.
I know. Just go to the sea and the ocean and watch the fish swim, because they got documentaries of that. Will Smith documentary is a very good. Going to the South Pole and the North Pole. That is so interesting. If you was ever a person that wanted to know what's outside in the other world, because I'm not planning on going none of them places. I'm gonna stay right here. H-Town bound, put it on the ground, baby.
So, Seven, good morning. I want to ask you, we're talking about branding, and we know we talked about a legacy building, and we just want to know your thoughts on branding. We talked about chaos. So what are your thoughts on how people brand? Should they brand? What's the strategy behind it?
Well, I'm old, so this new era is different, and they are doing a lot of things with the social media, and I, quite frankly, I like it. I think branding is important. I'm not good in that area. I suck when it comes to branding and stuff like that. But as far as like, I don't know. I think it's important when it comes to people making money on social media.
Yeah, yes.
And different platforms, I know for people like major celebrities who build a platform in music or different artistries, them branching off and creating a platform from themselves is kind of easier than someone who's starting from the bottom.
Absolutely.
So yeah, if you want to be in social media, branding is very imperative.
What about you, Lily girl?
She called me Lily girl. Lily girl.
I know, right?
You can call me Lily. If you say Lily B. If you want to say nasty girl, now you want the answer from Lily?
No,
or you want the answer?
Or
you want the answer from nasty girl?
I want the answer from.
It don't matter. It don't matter because nasty girl been good lately, so I think it don't matter. I think she been Lily B the whole time we've been doing this.
Because we're trying to keep it PG.
I feel like with branding, it takes a while. People think you're gonna instantly get this. Like me and Shay did that radio show for 14 years together. She was doing it before I was doing it. This just me and her together. So like it take a while. It take a while for you start taking off and this stuff. So you got to continue. When COVID hit, Shay was first one. Keep doing your videos. Because I was like, man, ain't nothing to do. So I started doing these videos, and that's branding yourself. I tell people all the time, hey, you got to keep doing it, even if it's 0 people watching. You got to keep doing it until you consistently start getting people following you and stuff. Now, my name, it probably catch people sometimes. It get me an Uber quick. They coming, baby.
Gonna pick up this nasty
So the name is Brandon, right? So that name Brandon me.
You might need to see I get some shares then on that.
Because and I had one pick me up and he had nasty girl playing when I got in the car.
Nasty.
Do you think
Nasty
that was nasty? Yeah, but I said I know you have a song playing, so you put it on repeat. Right. So it's just about how you do things and how you present yourself too as your branding, because sometimes your branding can be your downfall too, the way you brand yourself, because and then it'll humble you a little bit too when you start wanting to be on the good side because you're rolling your eyes at me. I'm a flirt. I'm friendly, so that's why I guess I probably ain't never been. I probably have, because I done cussed a few people out now. Let me just put it like that. I have, but I think it's just about all about how you present your branding too.
And that is true, and I can speak from a point of like I had my brand out there before when I was on the runway really heavy, and a lot of the models out there knew me, and then I took some time off and just went away from the scene. And so about a year or so ago, I started back, and I'm like, man, I don't know these models today, so let me get myself back out there. I have to rebrand myself because I don't know the new designers that are out there that I've never met before. So I'm getting myself acclimated. By the way, I'm going to be doing a show tomorrow. I'll give you all the information. I'll put it in our Facebook page. So Denim Down Jeans will be represented in a fashion show tomorrow downtown. It's on Prairie Street. I can't remember the exact address at the moment, but I will definitely put that information on our Facebook page. So it's a matter of that, like continuing to go on, but now it is a matter of like we're starting all over, but we're not starting all over because there are still some models, some designers from the past that does, remember who I am, that remembers my brand, remembers Denim Down Jeans, older models. And so when we did a show in December, it's like the newer models that we're attracted. It's like, oh my gosh, this is great. So it is a matter of picking back up and hitting the ground running. So it does mean a lot. It makes a difference.
It does. And I want to talk to
I
want to talk to
you have sleep today.
I want to talk to DJ Shay. We was talking about these strong women brands. Oh my God, you cannot. The women go hard. The women go so hard. Yes. And we know we can talk about Rihanna. We can talk about Megan Thee Stallion. We can talk about Cardi B from when Cardi B started on Love and Hip Hop,
New York.
Oh my goodness. Didn't nobody know who she was.
I did.
You did.
Yes.
But she came out strong. Yes. And so talk about that concert last night.
Man, that concert was one of the best concerts
I
went to.
Night?
It was Thursday.
Okay.
No, it was Wednesday. It was Wednesday.
Okay.
One of the best concerts I went to between her and NBA YoungBoy. Oh my goodness, y'all. I don't know. I feel like I was a teenager again, baby. I could have had my little tennis skirt on, my little booty cheeks out. Because, baby, them girls, that girl was giving it like her performance, her outfits, her everything, just the way she rapping it. She like, y'all better listen to me. I don't even much care. She go ghetto. Like, it's like she was doing a Love and Hip Hop versus I'm rapping. Now, y'all, and I don't want to cook, but she was just, the girl was like, you could tell she was like down to earth. Like, that's the first time I've been to a concert. She's like, y'all listening to me because I'm up here singing to y'all. She's doing stuff like this. Like, it's just like, she makes you feel like, you know her. Yeah. And I just, when I tell y'all I was supposed to be working, baby, I don't know if she gave me some energy, baby, because I don't go wash them dishes, come back, I'm out there howling. And baby forgot I was at work. And one of the security guards, she talking about, you really did? I say, I really did. I had a ball. So shout out to Cardi B when she brought Megan Thee Stallion out.
We hope she had a great time.
Oh my goodness. Megan Thee Stallion come out. Them girls are beautiful, and I hate when you go online and people are talking negative about the women artists, but because for a long time women artists really didn't have a big platform. They stuck with one, like you heard the Queen Latifah, you had the MC Light, MC Shantae, you had Rod Digger, you had all these artists, women artists, but they was always with a group of men, right? They never really Eve. Yeah, my sister turned me on to Eve. Yeah, like they never really had like they platform. So that's why I like Glow. Sexy Red got a new song that's jamming hard. I know that girl be talking, but I be like, hey, get it, girl, get it. Young people get it. That's what I'm saying. Get y'all, because we had to listen to Candy Looker when we was young. We had to listen to Maze. Now we're listening to Gas Station. Put your gas in your car. I don't know if you put gas in the car or gas in you. So that's what so I'm saying. I hate when people talk about all these young people boopity boop. Don't listen to it, baby, because DJ Shay, I'ma tell you.
I think just the older the community is a little close-minded, because y'all was having us listen to all that stuff was nasty.
Yes,
all of it. All that was nasty.
That's
why I'm glad I got I'm glad I had the parents I had. My mama still
one of the raunchy old school artists, Clarence Carter.
Baby,
I be stroking.
Baby, I be stroking.
That's what I be doing.
Baby, listen to hip hop to this day. I put that T.I. on for. She said, "Oh yeah, that's it, baby."
Yeah, and that's my anus.
Like everything.
Yeah, that's my anus.
So you got your closed-minded older crowd. They find Jesus when they
Jesus is not lost, y'all. Okay, Jesus ain't never been lost.
They find them and they say, "Baby, you ain't supposed to be doing it," but you
did
did it.
They did it.
Yeah. Don't turn up. Turned up and down.
I'm glad I got my parents. He never told me that. Live your life. That's what they say. Live your life.
Lady, she used to be outside.
Yes.
Like who?
I know she Terry. She in church, but then I found out she used to be outside.
Yeah.
I was like,
busting it wide.
They was stroking with 5 and 6 husbands. Come on. Come on.
I was like, really?
Yeah.
Yes. You look back at them old pictures of your parents, you like, wait a minute, you are not all that sanctified woman, okay?
Yeah, with the afro, with the mini skirts on, because I still got my mama with her boots and her afro, and then she got me on her heel.
With them hot pants, with them
yes,
with that
that's cute. That's cute with the little mini purse. Come on now. They ain't right, but yeah, shout out to the young people making music. Y'all keep making music, because y'all making music for y'all generation to generation, because I guarantee when y'all grandbabies get big, they ain't gonna be talking about who they listening to. But I love me some Gunna. I like the weird. I like NBA YoungBoy. I like Nudie. Baby, and the song I like by Nudie, baby, I don't do nothing he talking about, but it's jamming here.
I
It's
lived in
jamming.
the 90s and probably the early to mid 2000s a lot. That's I don't know.
Well, I'm still on Donnell Jones, but but the new R&B artists, they sound pretty good because I just started.
Jamming too.
I like some of them.
Juvenile.
So I like Ella May. I love her music.
Well, they got like the what's that girl named T?
Not for me.
Term.
Not for me. Not the new ones.
I just seen her yesterday.
But
she was serenading somebody on Instagram.
I gotta actually listen all the way to some of the new artists for me to really.
What the R&B artists?
Because most.
So you don't like SZA and all of them?
I do like SZA.
Okay.
I like her, but it's like certain the guys, the new rappers, the new male rappers. I feel like they all sound the same.
No, they don't. See, there you go. You talking about Young Boy and Gunna. Gunna don't sound like Young Boy.
I don't know one from the next.
Okay, well we leave here. I was just playing
Gunna. I like Travis Scott. I like him.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't like the hardcore rappers.
I don't like the ones that I cannot understand what in the world they say.
No, but they don't say that. You got to listen to their words. They give you content.
I've been trying to listen to their words.
But Shay don't listen. Shay don't listen to the words. She told.
Well, I listen to Young Boy words. The other day I was listening to one song. That baby in pain, and it made me sad when he made me sad. Literally, when I really started listening to the words, I said, you know what? Let me stop tripping. Let me just listen to the words and really see what y'all. These kids telling y'all why they lost, why they depressed. What drug is out? You got to. They not mumbling. Yeah, they are really not mumbling. They hurting. They lost. Like we had parents that encouraged us to do things like if your mom didn't go to church, she think you better go because I don't feel like going, but you will. You know what I'm saying? These children don't do that, and they talk about the earth and stuff like that. So you got to listen to them. If you don't listen to them, you're not going to know what's going on in your kids' life, and they're going to be stuck in their rooms, and people trying to figure out why they can't get the door open and why they door stay closed and why they're in the dark in their room. You have to listen to what they listening to. It's intentional. I think he was another rapper that was deep, and that was the first artist my son listened to when he started listening to rap. And I was like, "Why you listening to him?" He said, "I like him." I said, "But he lost." Like I was like, "Baby, that boy was so deep." Like that. Now that one was deep. I say, "Well, I don't want you to listen to him." I go
sometime too.
Yeah, I was like, "I don't want you to listen to him, ma'am." But he ended up,
ma'am.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Like, but all the rappers that I did, like that I was introduced, like Lil Keed and Juice WRLD, they all got killed.
Juice WRLD.
Yeah, they all died. They all dead now. Lil Keed, Juice WRLD, all of them are dead, but they died from drugs.
I believe
taking perks and all that.
They tell you all they go through, all they pain.
Nobody don't listen to the young people. Y'all just said it.
They even be like, they be like they knowing they finna die too.
Yes,
they be like they
but if you hear it, like if you follow them, they saying I don't want to be here no more. Yes, so if you're a concerned person, you need, and the young people are like asking, please don't
make stuff any better.
But then when these young people see that they favorite artist saying they want to die, they go to their comments like, please don't leave us, stay here. You know what I'm saying? I only know this because I got a youngster. You know what I'm saying? But just think, if I didn't have a young person, I'd probably still be listening to rap. Because
they say we still have parents who encourage their children, but do have to listen to and monitor what your children are doing and listening to.
Yeah, because when I talk to my son, I say, do you really you listening to this? I say, you hear what they say? Right. I hear what they say, but he be like, I just because they do it, I ain't gonna do it. And they go back to Candy Liquor. We knew what that song was nasty, but we weren't trying to lick yet.
I didn't know what Candy Liquor meant.
Yeah, we weren't licking yet. We weren't licking yet.
Until I wanted my candy licked.
Yeah, that was disgusting. I was like,
And then when they it was like, why would you do such a thing?
Yes.
And then you got it, and you was like, oh, maybe it ain't that bad.
Like Luke,
give me a little more.
But let's go to Luke. Luke got that to my pop that. We got pop that. And we just dropping it like it's hot. But we was not popping no coochie.
Y'all know we want to pop.
And then I throw a big butter hose, pop with it. Doodle Brown. Doodle Brown.
He was saying Doodle Brown.
Doodle Brown.
I thought he was saying doodle, like he was talking about Doodle Brown.
I didn't know that. Yes.
Oh, that was good. that what it was?
That's twerking.
Oh, that's twerking.
They gave it a new name.
Baby, we been doing that. So y'all mess with Sexy Red. She talking about her stuff
I
brown.
know I was rolling.
What color her supposed to be yellow?
She said it was like, oh my God.
What
She
happened?
said
When
that.
Sexy Red talking about her stuff brown. Was she supposed to be yellow, son? She just telling you the truth.
She said her booty hole.
Oh Lord.
She said that.
Yes, but what other color is supposed to be? She not bright.
But the fact that she said it is like, oh my God, hey, that's right.
But I'm just saying, but we was off the chain too. That's why they brought Freaknik back out. Because you know when you was going to Freaknik, you was on that beach. You know?
That was it. You have been
And
to
standing
Freaknik?
on the hood of some
You
cars.
been to Freaknik?
I take that as a yes.
That's yeah, because she ain't.
Baby,
seen
I
that.
know me and my friends was in that cheap. I'm talking about let's go.
What was that? What was Gavin?
That was
No,
that wasn't G Week.
Kappa Beach Party.
That was Kappa Beach Party. It
Kappa
sure
Beach
was.
Party.
And I was down there. There sure was. A
I
ball.
love him.
I had a travesty.
And I
That
was
was
who
my
I
last
was.
time.
I
And
went
now,
one time and that was enough for
back
me.
then, I'd be I wish I was me when I was back then.
When did you become you then?
me. I was good back. I was such a good girl back. I was so good.
I told you, I went to Kappa Beach Party one time. and that was it.
They
I
talking
never
about
went again.
everybody want to be popping their stuff. You right.
Mhm.
You right. You supposed to pop. That's how the babies get here. Pop it. Baby, I'm the wrong person to talk to
If I
about
could
any
go back
song.
in time,
Well, you know what? Now you got
I
me
need
curious
something.
about the new people music because I guess what?
No, listen, I'm gonna put you on some artists before we leave here because I did like a playlist of all the artists. I'm gonna put you on it. Don't just listen to what they're saying. Don't go into it like Mama Jumbo. Literally listen to what they saying.
Like really pay attention.
Like they got this new artist out there sound like Mystical. That boy go hard.
is it his song?
They say it's his son, but I don't know who it is.
I
But he
heard
jamming.
it.
Really?
And then my little cousin
This is his son.
got a son got this jamming. You know, it's just you have to support them, baby. They trying to find a way out of this world. A lot of people are not gonna go get the 9 to 5. What I notice, young people are not going to get jobs. They want to be entrepreneurs.
That's why
So you have to.
Which is
And
good.
then they
wanna
doing
jump
good.
in the pool and be an
But they making money.
They
Like
making money.
They
Stop
making
playing with
money.
them.
Yeah.
Like we was afraid to do stuff. These kids ain't afraid to do nothing. Who makes
That's because
$2,000
we-
on
That's
TikTok?
because
It's
we grew up
encouraged
in
them.
an era where our parents told
Go
us
to
go
school,
out there,
go to school, get a
good
job.
job, keep your head
Get
down,
that piece
Go
of
to
paper.
college.
Never
That
said
piece of paper.
entrepreneur.
Yeah,
go to
be about
college,
your
you know.
own lane.
Yes,
But
it
I
was
knew I was
never
gonna
that.
be a hairstylist, so I
Brand
already knew.
yourself, making money off your own self.
Yeah.
Like these
They
kids say,
didn't
I make
teach
money
us
off
that.
me.
But I
Yeah.
think our parents probably didn't teach us that because maybe they weren't taught that.
No,
they didn't know
they was
anything.
taught-
No, they know, and you can't
But not
fault them.
every parent.
But
You
you
know,
know,
they gonna
what?
wasn't taught
You
that,
know what?
so.
Back in the day, you have to think, well, I'm gonna do my own experience. My grandfather was a mechanic, and my grandmother was a hairstylist, so they were entrepreneurs back
Mhm,
then.
mhm.
Now maybe they didn't want their kids to have to struggle because that was a struggle back then for you to have your own business, try to get your own clientele. So they didn't teach their kids the entrepreneurship. They
Mhm.
taught their kids the blue collar way.
I think it was
Mhm.
probably because they were afraid.
It
for their
was.
kids.
Yeah.
And gaining employment.
Everything was different back
Yeah.
then.
So figuring
Yeah.
out how to make your own money back then
Yes.
was, but they didn't want that. They
Yeah,
because
because
back they was doing it, and then what
Yes.
happened? Oh no,
'Cause
y'all
back
thriving.
then-
Y'all gotta make y'all own money. Y'all don't need us. Y'all got
Yes.
skills.
Yeah.
We finna burn y'all down.
They
Yeah.
say
The
they
whole
didn't teach
community.
us because they were in survival mode.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then our parents grew up that way. So all your parent knew was to tell you to go get a good job.
That's why
Good
we
job.
now they put
Yep.
school. Now go to school.
Mhm.
Go to school.
And then if we went against them, then it's you going against the grain. You know
Yes.
what's wrong with you? You a bad kid. You being mischievous and all this and all
When
that.
I'm playing, my
I
mom
don't
didn't do
wanna
that.
do
They
that.
already knew
I
I
don't
wanted to be a
wanna for the rest of my
hairstylist.
life.
Mine too.
Yeah,
which one
when you
did?
start mixing lotion and food coloring and dyeing your Barbie doll's hair, they just left me alone. I always had my own lane, and I'm shout out to my mom and dad. They was like, Dina gonna do what she wanna do. We not gonna worry about her, you know.
My parents said
Like
same
even
thing
with
about
the
me, they
grades,
knew.
even with the grades, I came on. Daddy said I'm gonna give everybody who make B's and A's. If you make a A, you get $10. You make a B, you get $5.
That was mine.
Well, unfortunately,
My dad gave me
I made D's. And my daddy say D stand for Dina, and he gave me money. So, again.
Unfortunately for me, unfortunately, I had the A's and B's. They said,
I had the A's and the B's. My daddy gave me $10 every A that I got. I wanted that money. I made sure I bought home a good report card.
Oh, they say y'all was supposed to get that?
Me. Now the other ones might have got something. Okay, but me.
That's expected.
Because they was gonna give out too much money every time. That's what it was.
So everybody was too smart, so they was like, they breaking us. We got to change them.
But I would say this for incentive, like me, like if I wanted to leave school, I called my mama. Mama, come pick me up. You know how some people didn't have it. I don't want to be at school today. Come pick me. And she I don't want to come. I said, you ain't even got to sign me out. Lunchtime started at this time. Just be outside the gate.
If my mama came to pick me up from school, you better believe it was because I was in trouble.
You just walked out.
I walked out and my mama was out there. My mama was out there waiting for me. And I said, just write me a note for tomorrow for the rest of my day.
Well, I tell you one thing. If I was doing that, give you some money for A's and B's with TK, I'd be broke. That boy had straight hundreds. I wouldn't have.
You would never have.
Man, I would have never had no money if that was the case.
You gotta.
That's what you. That's what you have.
Yeah. If you that kid, I think everybody know that kid. Right, and I was not that kid. I was not. I'm sorry to say I had an A in gym and elective. So
if you're not an A student, I'm not expecting that. You know what I'm saying? It's certain subjects. I know your weaknesses. I know your strengths. So certain ones, I know you. So yeah, but we gonna make good grades. Or we gonna.
I got in trouble if I made a bad grade because my father was like, "I know you make better grades than this. Like, what's wrong with you? What's on your mind? Like, what's going on?" And then that next report card, my grades was up. If I made
baby, shout out to my parents.
I remember elementary school.
I couldn't do that.
I think I had 3. They put 3 F's on my report card, and my mom was like, "This can't be right. This absolutely cannot be right." So I done got a whooping from mama and daddy, but still, my daddy said, "Hey, if the grades is wrong, you can whoop me back."
What?
You can whoop me back. So mama went up there, checked the grades. All the grades was wrong on my report card, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, daddy, come on, give me he called it the education strap. We had the education strap. We had the education strap, and then we had the, when you be bad, whooping.
The switch. Yeah, the switch.
We
two different ones?
Yeah, it was 2 different ones. I
and
still used
Maybe I had to find this switch.
The Dallas Cowboy belt was the belt you got whooped with.
I knew
for when you was bad. And then the other belt was the education strap. They're just like leather belts.
Baby, I would go find.
I went got that. I got that belt. He said I could get 3 licks.
Baby, I wish I would try to hit my parents back.
He
with
made me
something.
whip him back.
Baby, please.
I ain't never heard this.
Y'all might not. Y'all might not have seen me today, baby.
Ask my mama. Because my mama said she probably needed that whooping anyway. I ain't shit. I promise that mama, she probably needed.
Did you whoop him?
Yeah, I only got 2 out of 3 licks because I was trying. Because your dad is big, strong, keep whip hard.
And you really was trying to whoop him, baby?
Yeah, he was
baby. Well, I got to respect that because he honored his word. I would have loved my daddy forever.
I didn't get all 3. My pops only got 2. He said that girl trying to hit me for real.
Oh, I ain't never heard of that one before, but yeah.
Yeah, that really happened. This is a true story.
Girl, my daddy used to keep this old cracked up ass leather belt on the back of their bedroom door. It was he kept it there on purpose, and I knew if I got a whooping from my father, I must have really done something bad.
Baby, I used to hide everywhere.
Baby, I would run. I would run from my mom, girl, because my mama would be the one to whoop me the most.
Rolling pin.
The rolling pin, the rolling pin.
Yeah, with the when you roll your dough out.
The coffee thing, the extension wire to the coffee pot.
Oh, you got a stitcher card?
Yeah, and a vacuum cleaner, and she's
so now we're getting into abuse.
Yes, that was abuse.
I saw the other day. She used to have this. She was working in Anheuser-Busch. And she used to work in the mechanics area. They used to have these belts, like these big rubber belts that and they used to have holes on them, baby. She used to hang that thing behind the door. It stood right.
Was you bad like that, baby?
No, she just was a beast. Oh my God.
She was probably bad like that.
I promise you, my grandmama was a beast.
You know you was bad like that.
But you know what?
Well, you can't be bad. You couldn't even cough in this lady's house.
You sound like you having flashbacks.
Okay, let's move on.
Like they was getting with like the water hose.
Yeah.
And I didn't believe it until I went over there and I seen a little piece cut back
For
this
real?
I seen a piece cut. I said, "Ooh, y'all
Did
getting
y'all,
so
did y'all ever get paddles in school?
Thank you.
Yes.
For my mama.
I stayed in trouble. I can name everybody that gave me a paddle.
Yes.
You worked with one.
Me
You
the
worked with
only
two.
one that ain't had no
Yeah.
traumatization growing up. I don't think she got no whooping.
Baby,
I mean, we
please.
did, but it was
Bunny
very,
hops.
very rare.
Knee bends, all of that, baby.
But when I first met Liz,
every
she was
school
just
I went
so
to knew my mama.
bubbly. And if she was bubbly when I met her, and I could just imagine as a kid, how could you whoop her? Like, I'm just going to be real
Very
honest.
rare.
Like, how could you whoop her? Because she's like, oh, hey. I was like,
You
what
know
is
when we
wrong
was
with
doing
her?
shopping, my mama was taking us shopping. We wasn't getting whoopings.
Baby,
Yes.
Now, on
I
those
ran
days,
out the house on my mama one time, and
Then we just
she
didn't
caught
have
me
a
in
whole
my
lot of
sleep
whoopings.
later that night.
you think you slick?
Baby,
Now,
y'all
what
ain't
she
had no
did
bad
do-
whooping.
What you
Okay,
did?
now-
Okay, she got one. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
We got to
Everybody
listen.
pay attention.
We
She
gotta
got
listen.
one.
So I think this worse than any whooping or anything you've ever experienced.
Mm-hmm.
Two things my mama used to do. If you didn't wake up when she said it, she would go get a spray bottle and spray you down in the face while you sleep.
That's cute. That's
That
good.
is.
What's up?
That's
So-
a good. That's a good one.
So that was traumatizing.
So now
no,
you don't
okay.
like water in the face.
Okay. And the second one, when you in that hall cutting up and talking, she would take
Pinch
that.
Oh
onto
yeah,
your-
yeah. There's the pinching. The
And
pinching
you
was
that skin.
that was my mama
too.
thing.
At church,
Pinching.
though.
Yes.
If I fell asleep
Baby,
at
she
church,
would twist that
Oh
ear.
my
So,
God.
so
My
you
mama
did
would
bring
twist
trauma
my
back to
ears.
my life.
Yeah, that pinching and pulling your ear. This is one of my
My
ears
mama
still
would throw that
attached.
shoe. She'll throw that shoe down the hallway real quick.
I don't want to talk about this no more.
It made us better people.
It did.
It made us better people to get
It did.
these whoopings we got.
Nah, they only got that because they whooped the slaves. The shame on them. They shouldn't have whooped us.
All of our parents
You Adderall, just spoil
One
the
child,
child.
yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about it. So, do you think that's where we are going wrong today?
Would they
I
don't get
think
whooping?
so.
That these kids have no kind of
They
You
don't
know
have
what?
I ain't gonna
respect.
even lie. One day, because I was a little traumatically,
Yeah,
abused
you
as a
was
kid.
done bad, sis.
I didn't whoop my kids.
And I
didn't
sure
either.
can
I
tell
wouldn't
too.
have.
I sure can tell. I sure can tell.
I
She
wouldn't
don't.
with my kids either after that.
But with
Yeah,
me,
because you was
I don't-
traumatized.
I don't like whooping kids either.
But
But,
my
I
son-
think it starts from when they're a child. When you cuddle them, it's just instilled in them from the child. Because I scare all my you would think all my nieces and nephews and got a whooping from me, and they ain't. But what? And they,
So I got a question.
But they
If
know
you
who
co-
they can
I got a
and can't
question.
get over.
So
on.
if you're coddling a kid, if you don't whoop them,
no, I'm just saying.
I'm asking.
Oh, you talking about that parent that whoop that kid and go back and hug him and kiss up on
Look,
him?
Jimmy.
They say that's what I'm saying. I've coddled them, and so that's why they.
I get in
You
their
know.
ear like Journey right now. I say, come in, let me talk to you. You see
Snatch
her
you
make
up,
her put her forehead right
snatch
here.
you up real quick.
And I just talk to her and say, "Sir," and you can tell like she's scared.
Some
like I'm
people
gonna
it's the
do something.
voice. My husband, it was his voice. Like you say something to him, and he already talk loud. So just talking to Kate,
Them
he
kids ain't scared
he
of
was
me.
terrified to the point. I
I
say,
think my
just
kids
let me
scared.
whoop my
I
child.
don't think
So
so.
I don't think today's kids are scared of their parents.
They
not
not.
necessarily
They
because
not
they
even scared of their
they
grandparents.
ain't scared of nobody. They
Oh,
ain't
you
scared of
sure
nobody.
right? Because my mama keep my niece and
but
she
when
was like,
you say to what
ooh.
degree, because my kids ain't disrespectful. You understand?
Yeah.
Like they push the limit, but
I
they're
mean,
not
The
bad.
girls
They
push the limit
bad.
for sure.
No.
Oh, my kids.
The
bad.
girls
I ain't
push
say
the
that.
limit.
My kids is not.
I think the girls push the limit because the
That
girls
one.
think they can be sassy and
one.
get with
You
you.
got a
Yeah.
mouth.
Yeah,
They
girls.
always-
I think
they
girls
bad.
push the
Jealousy.
limit.
She's sassy.
Boys are
Don't do my
just
friend like that. That's my
Baby,
dog.
mischievous.
Baby,
That's
she
my
my dog
dog.
too, but she's sassy than the
Now,
mug,
don't do her
baby.
like that.
Snatch her up by a collar real quick.
I
got
think they
voices.
just. I think they need to know they lane though.
They do.
Yeah.
They need
Your
to know
babies
when
too.
to stop.
They need to know when
Yes, they need to know when
sit
to
down
stop.
and be quiet and just. And kids, because when we was growing up, hey, if the adults was in the room, we was in the back room.
That
in the
part,
background.
the door was closed. You better not open that door either.
That's true.
Hide go seek, or we was outside.
But these new kids, they in
sit
your
right
face. They
in
write
the-
all the information. That's not.
They in your adult.
I be the one that be,
conversation.
hey, y'all leave out the room, and they leave because they know Auntie Lily don't play that.
They ain't playing.
Really, I don't know. I don't know. I was kind of different. I ain't mind. Like my
That's
my
true,
two
Nate.
kids are very.
That is true.
They
Children
very
only do what you allow
opinionated
them
to the
do.
point that when they talk, they make sense. If that makes sense. Like if why you got to do it like that, and then they gonna explain, and you be like, well, you make a point. I mean, how can you argue with somebody that's yeah, my son and my daughter, they like,
but that's not always.
and they used to always say, we give y'all respect. My daughter used to always, we give y'all respect. Why you can't give us respect to let you know what's on our mind and how we feel? And then I just started listening, and it makes sense now. And if it didn't make sense,
kid, these new kids, is something wrong.
well, 31 and 19, 31 and 19. Now, I'm gonna say the 19-year-old is, they don't. I think the young. Okay, so like if you tell them something, they be like, I understand, I get it. You already told me 50 times. I remember. And then you go and you don't say nothing, and then they repeat it. Well, I thought you said you remember from the last time.
Right.
I didn't have to repeat it. Okay. I got it. I say, but okay. I say, you know what? When you have your kids, I can't wait because I want to see, because I'm gonna laugh every time. So that's what I do to my daughter now. When she call me and tell me stuff, I'll be rolling. I said, that's what you get. Cause what you get. I be rolling because baby, her daughter give her the business, baby.
So how do y'all think we can help the younger generation? Because like you say, with the music, they are so lost. And I'm thinking about it. I'm not sure that I want to be involved in their music if it's that deep. But how do we help them if they are on that level and they are?
A lot of the young people now, they go see therapy. We didn't go see no therapy.
Wow.
A lot of them go to therapy now because even on Pop the Balloon, they
I was watching that this morning.
yeah, Pop the Balloon. That girl say they a lot of young people go to therapy.
It was the
We don't want to go to therapy because we say we don't want to tell people our business because they can't help us. Like a lot of older people don't want to go talk to a therapist. Because like how you gonna? I'm telling you my problem, but how you gonna give me advice?
I'm not going to the
That's
therapy.
true, because now I gotta tell you my whole
They don't really
life.
give
But young people
advice.
But young people,
therapists don't give advice.
Is that the answer?
no, that's not really. I don't know
What
what
is
the
the
answer.
Listen to
answer
everything you tell
to
them.
getting these guys where you say, I don't want to be here anymore? You got a mother, you got a father, you got kids, you got a wife. You have these things that people depend on you. People love you, but they can't see as far.
A lot of these kids,
But a lot of these kids don't have parents. But they like,
No,
yeah,
I
a lot
know
of
a
the
lot that
because I
does
don't
have
want to put
parents.
people
they have
business out
parents,
there.
but their parents is
Don't
And I know
want them.
people that's parents are very active.
Okay, because think about the people that got the 10 kids from the 10 different women.
Yeah.
Do you really think they going back home and say,
No.
okay, look here, little boy, don't do your mama?
Right.
Half of them don't even like their mamas. They the woman who they had the children with. You
That's
know
a
what I'm
whole
saying?
nother story.
So you got to deal with that. So now you trying to get the woman to try to put as much as what she may know,
Yeah.
but then she might not know. You know what to say. I mean, I don't know. Then you got to realize. I know somebody that got about 5 kids, and if you got 5 kids, and think about the parent that was on drugs. Think about the parent that was on drugs that had the kid, right? And then who taught that kid?
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
So the only thing that child is gonna have to come from above because it had to have somebody that's strongly something in order for the kid to learn, I think. And then it's like it's not Nate that you're looking for the entertainment industry and the music industry for answers. I don't think they look for them for answers. I think it's what they see within their household and their upbringing. Because if you see your mama dating 50 men, every time you look up, you got a new boyfriend, a new boyfriend, a new boyfriend. How do you expect the man when he get older to respect the woman?
True.
Because your mama didn't give you no promise. That Blueface said that. See, y'all don't know that. Blueface said that. He say he see, but he say his dad tried to make him who he was, right? But you got to think, boys love moms. So you don't want to see your mama out there like that. So that's like, okay, well, mama did it. Now, so what you think, why you think he got so many different girls right now? Who did he learn it from? You understand what I'm saying?
I'm just like my daddy.
So that's what I'm saying. So I think that's what it is. And then you got the girls who raised by her dad. They dad, like the doctor say she was raised by her daddy. Her daddy told her everything she need to know about men. So why is she not married at the age of 45? Because her daddy gave her the blueprint of how men are. So now it's hard for her because she gonna catch them on it every time they come with it. So I think it's different. So I think
it's a different. It's not a one size fit all.
Yeah, you just can't. I think it's life. You just got to figure out what's your lane and you go in it. Just they say it's two lanes.
Right.
Which one you going?
But I want to be able to help somebody.
I don't know.
You can't help it.
I think I did all the helping I was going to do.
Because they don't want it. I learned that with the AAU boys. Some of the boys wanted it, some of them don't. They appreciate you, but they feel like you're too late. That actually want they feel like you're too late. To you. Because I'm gonna tell you, when I first went to the hair salon, I had an opportunity to probably own a salon that the lady, and I was 19, and I never forget. She would say, "You so hard head, so bad. You know you could have owned this salon." I said, "I don't want no salon from you. I don't need nothing from you." That's what I told her because this is my mentality. Why you come to help me now? Where you was when I was little? I needed help then. So why you trying to give me some now? Why did I have
y'all
that?
killing me with these shades.
That, but I said that's
y'all killing me with these shades.
Well, first off, my shades are prescribed, dear.
They
so
dark
I can.
Because I looked cute with mine.
I just like eyeballs.
Why did you interrupt her? I was really listening.
I was listening to.
No, but no,
for real. About the wrong thing.
Yeah, no, for real. The lady wants to give me, and I just.
How about that?
I think with young people, it's like,
hello.
For what I understand with young people, they say when a person like you say you would want to help, they wouldn't want the help from you because they're gonna figure out why you weren't there when I was born. And I'm telling you, that's what I felt that because I know what I went through. So I'm like, I don't want you being nice to me because now I got this block up. Don't be nice to me. And that lady probably was trying to just give me the world. But guess what? It took me to leave because with my stubborn, I was like, I don't need this. And I went to somewhere else. And then I realized later on in life that she really was trying to help me. And I went to the next beauty shop and did the same thing to another owner. I was like, I don't need you. She said, I'm going to keep trying with you. Do what you do then. Baby, I was so glad. Yes. I'm telling y'all, like that, and that's how the young people think. I know for a fact because they tell me this. They don't want help because they figure out if I don't went through all this struggle by myself from infant to teenager, you might be the good Samaritan nice. What are you here for? I don't need you.
So you can't see past this.
No, it's trauma built. Trauma is a beast.
Yeah,
it is.
It take a strong, like I didn't want people to hug me. And I had this one lady, I'm going to hug you every time I see you. And I'm looking at her like, I'm going to hug. You know?
She felt like you needed a hug.
Yeah, and I was like, I don't know, hug. And every time she seems to, and I just seen her about a month ago. And when I seen her, I was like, oh, I fell in love with her because she don't know what she did. She showed me love. She showed me it's okay because if you grow up in a household and you feel like you're not being told love, that's one thing that's missing. People talking about words. Don't mean nothing. Love to be told that you love means something because you just growing up. You don't know if nobody love you. So what you hear, what you make me for if you don't tell me you love me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Example,
so y'all got to think about it. People,
like,
kids, parents being murdered.
Like y'all know, I got my school program going on, right? So I was over there the other day.
I'm
right
not going to therapy.
I went into the building. Like one of the girls, she don't need therapy, honey. So, but right before, right before I went into the building, y'all, one of the kids came up to me, and it caught me off guard because I'm like, I'm in my zone. I'm getting ready to walk into the building, right? And this one girl with her two little friends, but one of them primarily, like she came up to me, she just kind of jumped, and she was like, don't you remember me? And I said, I remember your face, but baby, you're gonna have to help me
You better
out with your
remember that,
name.
girl.
And so now, baby, you best believe I remember this little girl's name, because I'm like, okay, she is coming to me now. I'm not having to reach out to her. So she's letting me know, okay, I'm interested. I want you to see me. I see you keep coming up here. And I know you were talking to me before about certain things. And so I'm like, okay. And she's pulling her friends in now too. So I'm like, so that's why I told him, I'm like, I want you all to come with me on Saturday so you can learn behind the scenes, what goes on at a fashion show, how this actually goes, because it's not just whatever you're thinking in your mind. It's not just about the runway. It's a whole lot more to this industry. There's, helping the models to get dressed. There's hair and makeup. There's so many more things. There's, the labor crew that puts the platforms together. There's so many different spaces in this one area of this industry, of the entertainment industry. So I thought like that made me feel like really good. And it also made me feel sad at the same time, because I'm like, these kids don't have anything like this.
No.
Like
and that's part of your brand.
Yes.
And you can see your brand all over you.
Helping the young people.
And
no,
so
Nate, I'm good now. I'm good now. I don't need no therapy.
Nate, she might still need a little bit of therapy.
I'm
This
good.
is all of our
Don't
therapy
give me
sessions.
to bring ST back on here. I'm good. I appreciate everybody that tried. Because at the time, like I said, I was young. I didn't understand. I didn't understand why people wanted to help me. You understand what I'm saying? But then as I got older, I'm telling you, the lady who gave me that hug made me feel wanted and accepted. You understand what I'm saying? And a lot of things people don't realize, when you lose people in your life that was really close, like I lost my grandmother, I lost my auntie. Them the two, one of my auntie used to tell me, I used to want my ears pierced all the way up to here. She was like, you ain't finna be looking like no hooker. And I was like, I didn't know that's what, and to this day I don't wear earrings because of her. She traumatized me about, baby, I wanted everything pierced.
I used to have my ears pierced.
Girl, I wanted everything pierced. And then my grandmother.
You wanted everything pierced?
Because everything. Because see, and then I had my grandmother, I was going to drop out of school in the 8th grade because I just wanted to run the streets with my homies. And then my grandmother, I told my mom, say, this ain't for me. I understand D's for Dean to get a $5, but I could have cared less about school. So I was even mean to the counselor at Sterling. Shout out to Miss Blake. I was mean to her. Because she was like, well, why you here? I said, I just want to do hair. She said, well, why you didn't go to Yanks? Because I want to come to Sterling. I was just something else. But then I appreciate all the people, everybody who helped me along the way. I remember their name to this day. You know what I'm saying?
You still need to come up to the school too.
Yeah.
Miss Johnson.
I might be traumatized. Now, I'm just playing.
Did you have an AI for today? We got 3 minutes.
I know, right?
Did you have AI today?
But I'm good, Nate. I'm good. I'm not getting my ears period, Nate. I'm going to get my nipple period. No, okay, go. AI.
Come on. Come on, AI.
Midlife crisis. I'm getting something else.
We gotta wrap it up.
Okay, so since we were on branding and marketing today, here's your AI tip for today. If you're building a brand and a business, you're going to start using your AI tools, and that's going to allow you to analyze your audience and engagement, and you're going to be able to track your posts. You're going to be able to time your posts. You can do all this AI automatic. So we're going to use our AI tools because we are branding in 2026. So that is your goal. And you're going to give yourself time to be authentic, be creative, and put that out to the world. So at the end of the day, make your brand move smart and sharp with AI tools.
All right.
Look. Happy birthday, 7.
Yes.
She old. She said she
happy
old now. So
birthday.
she old. She 57 years old. I'm putting 7 on everything. 27 years old.
21.
27 years old.
I get my first drink today. I'm so excited.
Deuces.
Great show. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Girl.